Stampers, today we're going to make this really cute candy cane holder. Actually, it can hold any kind of candy that can fit in this little pouch right here. I just made mine into a candy cane holder, so that's what I'm calling it. So I wanted to show you another one that we made in the glitter pit. So if you didn't catch me live yesterday, we stream live every Wednesday at 3 o'clock Eastern. So here's the one that we made live yesterday in the glitter pit. It's the exact same idea as the candy cane holder. I just made the measurements a little bit different. And I'll have the link down to that live stream. If you want to catch the replay on that, I'll have the link there for you, all right? So then here's one that I made with the Halloween theme for yesterday, of course, and it's using an iced coffee little packet from Maxwell House up here. So like I said, it's anything that can fit in this little pouch you can put in there. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's bring in our pieces. We're going to use the crumb cake for the base, and this piece is cut at 2 by 8.5, and then another piece cut at 2 by 4, and we're going to score these together. And then I'm going to be using the early espresso, and these are both cut at 1 3/4 by 5 3/4, one for the front, one for the back. And then also the Whisper White and the Santa's Workshop designer paper, this double-sided, and these are both cut at 1.5 by 5.5, and they're going to layer right on top of the early espresso. Then for the square, which is this piece right here behind the Santa, the early espresso is cut at 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and then the Santa's Workshop designer paper is cut at 1.5 by 1.5. Okay, so let's grab our Stampin' Trimmer. All right, so we're going to go ahead and score the crumb cake pieces. We're going to score the 8.5-inch piece first, and we're going to score at 2 inches and 2.5. Okay, and then this piece of 2 by 4, I'm going to score on the 4-inch side. We're going to score this at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 3, and 3.5. All right, so that's all the scoring. All right, now we're going to go ahead and fold our score lines. All right, now we're going to do some sponging. So we're going to sponge, this is the actual holder here. So we're going to take our crumb cake, classic ink, and I have a stamping sponge. And this is totally optional, you don't have to sponge. But I'm going to go ahead and sponge all the edges on this holder. Okay, so another option you can do is round the corners with your corner rounder punch or your envelope punch board, which I'm not going to do that today just to save some time. Okay, so I went ahead and already stamped the greeting on the back side, and now we're going to go ahead and adhere these pieces together. All right, now we're going to take this piece. Remember, this is the 2 by 4. We're going to put this behind the front panel here, just like that. So then these two score lines right here are going to wrap around to the back. Okay, so we're going to grab our liquid glue, and I'm going to first put the liquid glue over here on this panel here. And we're going to adhere it to the back. We're going to go ahead and put this onto that 2 by 4 piece right in the center, lining that up. I like using the liquid glue because it's a little forgiving. Getting that position just right. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to put a liquid glue on these two edges right here, and then we're going to wrap it around to the back side. Okay, then before we seal this down, we're going to put our strip on here. Almost forgot about that. Put our strip up here. Okay, now we can go ahead and seal this around. Just like that. Just takes a second to hold it in place, and then you can take your bone folder, go on the inside. I want that right at the edge as well, so I'm kind of looking at the back, making sure it's square at the bottom, and then also on the back side that it's right lined up right at the very bottom edge, just like that. That looks good. Then we'll wrap this one around. Okay, that looks really good. All right, then this is going to go onto this panel right here in the front. Just like that. So then on my Whisper White piece, I went ahead and stamped this piece with the signs of Santa, and I stamped wishing you everything on your list and more. And then I also cut out the Santa and also the snowflakes ahead of time just to save some time on the video. And this is from the Santa Signpost, and you can purchase these together in a bundle and save 10% right now. So let me go ahead and put this on the back side of my holder. And then this also covers up the little wrap around on the back side. All right, now we're going to take our Poppy Parade ribbon. Now this is in the holiday catalog right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and tie a little knot under the top section of this holder. So I went ahead already and cut out and I colored the Santa, and I used the Stampin' Blends for that. I'm going to put him right here at the bottom, just like that. So then I also cut out a bunch of snowflakes from the same framelits. I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on the back side of those and just randomly put them onto the back panel of the holder. Okay, and then I have a candy cane. So you're just going to take your candy cane, and I just tucked it underneath the bow or the knot that I tied with the ribbon just to secure that even more into the holder. And then you can of course slide the ribbon down if you want, but isn't that cute? And then your little message on the back side. Then you can also sign it if you want. Adorable. So there's that one, and then here's this one. Now I did add some glitter, so I added the fine tip glue pen, and then I sprinkled it with the dazzling diamonds on the beard and his hat just to kind of bring in the snowflakes. And then here's the one that we made in the glitter pit, and I have the link down below for that one if you want to catch that video. And then also here's the Halloween version. Now tomorrow we'll make a card to complete this ensemble, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so I have all the items listed below, and then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.